controlled resonance this way.
That crazy was troublesome indeed. You've earned my gratitude.
I'm glad we could help. I was quite a surprise, though. We expected a feral monster to appear so close to a village.
Their ravenous search for prey brought them closer and closer to our village in recent days.
So this great GG isn't the only feral monster you've encountered?
We've also crossed paths with Axon, Feather, and Frenzy. One sense of peace presence. It has come to assail any that crossed the path since it became feral.
Any idea what caused it to change?
Environmental changes, I imagine.
Environmental changes. You don't need the approach, do you?
Does the issue extend to the other side of the shelf?
Indeed, it does. Many have driven from their homes and are facing tremendous difficulties.
So you crossed our lands to leave this sad fate?
No. Other circumstances have brought us here.
Oh?
If I may address Axon in the room, what is this thing called transgressors?
Even we do not have knowledge of how the terror originated.
You don't? Then why use it?
You speak of ignorance, knowing nothing of our story. We were one people of the desert, making our home in the western wastes. But 10 years ago, the stone scourge chased us from our land, and we found ourselves here. Initially, we assumed this place to be uninhabitable. What with proximity to the shelf, and the danger you transgressors posed.
The danger that we posed?
You know your ancestors were 2 centuries ago, yes?
Long ago.
The crimes committed in that war led to the covenant of the Liberians. The land beyond the shelf declared forbidden ground, and your climate in exile forevermore.
These crimes you refer to. Are you talking about the war itself?
I've learned of all the lives lost in the Rift War. From the war came the Covenant. From the Covenant, banishment. Even then, I've heard no tales of sin great enough to end as transgressors.
Perhaps the crimes began in Covenant have been kept from you, along with your place's history as transgressors.
What? His Majesty would never do that!
Then perhaps he's told you that the war 200 years ago was the source of all these feral monsters.
Is that really true?
I cannot say for certain myself. That being said, the birth of feral monsters during the war may have some connection to the stigma of transgression that you bear.
But why were these transgressions kept from us? I'm sorry. I'm not feeling very well. Please excuse me.
Tell me, why did your group really cross the shelf?
To discover the truth. Everything you've told us is a stark reminder of how little I actually know.
Here for the truth, are you?
I want to learn so I can change. And not just change myself, but the whole world around me. For the better.
You want to change the world? You are welcome here. Feel free to stay for as long as you like.
But,
I owe you.
sir.
What'll it be? Come back in.
Rudy!
Your Highness, forgive me if I caused you any distress. I just needed a moment alone to gather my thoughts.
Is this about our conversation with Cole? Because I'm rather conflicted about everything myself.
No one ever told me a thing. Not about the people living here, nor our ancestors being cast as transgressors. My family has proudly served as royal palicos for generations. We pledged our loyalty because we believed in His Majesty. To harbor any sort of doubt is preposterous, outrageous, and yet...
Forgive the intrusion. I am Master Cole's servant, Len. While I know it may be rude, I would ask that you depart from this land with all haste.
Is that Feral Great Izuchi ancient history already? What happened to your master's debt?
Calm down, Rudy. They were never under any obligation to take us in.
We are all grateful for what you've done. Nevertheless, your presence here frightens me. Helpful or not, you are still transgressors. For all we know, your presence may be what's inciting the feral monsters.
This nonsense again?
It was never our intention to frighten you. If that's truly how you feel, then we're happy to leave. That said, I heard you still have more feral monsters to deal with. What do you intend to do about them?
If feral monsters do set upon us, we shall not stand and fight. It is our way to follow our fate.
You follow your fate? What do you mean by that?
Our home in the Western Wastes taught us an important lesson. We cannot change our environment, so we must change our way of life to subsist.
What a way to live.
Though live, we did. Up until now, the canines have protected our village, but their population has been on the decline. Only one elderly canine remains. This, too, is our fate. If we are uprooted once more by these feral monsters, then we shall find a new home.
Incredible. We couldn't imagine this way of life in Azoria. Yet, you all find a way to live on. May we at least say farewell to Master Cole?
If you must.
No.
What a shame.
Please protect us.
It's time for us to go. I wanted to thank you before we head off.
Oh, leaving so soon?
There's one thing I'd like to ask before we go. Is it true that the canine population here is dwindling?
They once thrived. Now the only remaining member of their pack is the canine you see before you. Our village has long kept these canines as our wards. This is a threat to our very way of life. But if such is our fate, we must follow it.
This sounds like a perfect job for the Rangers. It's right up our... or perhaps I should say, their alley.
Rangers?
That's right. They take in monsters on the verge of extinction, look after them, then return them to the wild. If we can just find some wild canine eggs, then maybe you can continue living together, right here, in this very village.
Is that even possible?
You Rangers are something else, that's for sure.
These guys treat every little bit of bad luck they get like it's their destiny. Who are we to intervene?
Eleanor. Rudy does have a point. We can't just force our own beliefs onto them.
Nor do I intend to. Yet, the crystals spread as we speak. There's no guarantee they'll find another safe place to lay roots.
Even then,
If we could allow the people of this village to live in peace with their canines once more, shouldn't we at least try?
I understand your intent. Even so, I hardly imagine that wards could be reared by human hands.
It isn't our place or our desire to bend the course of nature to our whims. Just as you live in harmony with canines, our group has learned to live together with monsters. This is no relationship of convenience. We understand them and create the right environment for them to thrive. That is how we fulfill our duty.
The right environment, you say?
Exactly. And that is what makes us not just riders, but rangers.
It's certainly an odd way of thinking. Let us obey the will of the canines. They've not steered us wrong before.
All right.
There is a place where wild canines have been spotted. If it is in fact a den, then perhaps...
Understood. We'll go take a look. Where were they last seen?
We call it Blessing Hill. Please make sure you're prepared for the journey.
Got it. All right. Good, monster. What's this? Let's give it our all.
Let's go!
We're prepared.
yourself.
That's it.
All right.
Like that!
Keep pushing! We've got this!
Ready!
Let's calm down.
Ready? You okay?
How's your chance?
Going all in!
How about this?
Watch out!
Keep it up! Go!
Let's do this!
Yeah!
We got you! That should finish it!
Alright! You did it!
Right!
Good one.
You too, Captain. Oh-ho!
Now then.
All right. Yeah. Go! Come on! We can handle it together.
Let's go!
Let's do this.
Thanks.
Watch out!
Don't overdo it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks. Nice! Counting on you. Keep it up. Nice one.
You alright?
This'll do it! We've got this!
Let's calm down.
Keep it up!
Leave it to me! Let's finish this! Legia! Didn't work?
Alright! You did it!
Right!
Good one.
You too, Captain.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right.